Alright guys, I'm back, and I'm still flipping through this big moleskin, the Maleficent moleskin. I left off on this page where I was hoping to watch more videos as I went to my grandmother's house, but I ended up falling asleep for most of it, so didn't end up doing it. On the night, this day's night, before this day, so in between these 2 days I had a dream at night, and I wrote all about it. And it was about me having a sleepover with the band Paris, Pvris, and it was so weird. It was the craziest dream I think I've ever had in a while, but it was kind of cute too, like it was crazy cute. I wrote a bit, and I started a Nuzlocke this day, and my starter was Bulbasaur on Fire Red, and I lost. Like the first day, because stupid Gary kicked my butt, and it was awful. I should have done the gym first and leveled up, but I learned my lesson and I'm still going to try again soon. I'm just gaining the motivation to do it. My mother took us out to Dairy Queen, and I got cookies and cream, or cookie dough, Blizzard, and I put the cookie there to represent that. It was super cute. This actually smells like chocolate, and it's from a pen pal, and it's so good. And this tape was from a pen pal also. I love how this layout turned out. This is just a bunch of random stickers. Some of these were from pen pals, and some of these were just in my collection for a long time, and I wanted to get rid of them in a way and just use them. So I did. This Rattata is not a sticker, I just put it in here because I had a Rattata. It was the first one to pass out in this Nuzlocke. I just felt so miserable this day, and I don't even really know why. Like, my depression just wanted a day to say hurrah, so I had a miserable day for no real reason. My mother thought it was my period, but anyway. This day was doodle for Tulip Tube Journaling July, and I was not really feeling happy despite what this looks like. I was kind of off that day. This day was red. I could have swore it was the anniversary for Alice in Wonderland, but it was actually 2 days ahead, and I still forgot to do the fun facts, so this is red for no real reason. And then this day, I slept for a while, and stuff, did the dishes, some chores, an article about Pokemon Go, some comics, more comics. This day was a prompt for Tulip Tube Journaling July, and I made up the prompt, what season do you feel relates to you? So if you can't tell by the snowflake washi tape and ice type Pokemon, I wrote about winter. I wrote about how winter is kind of a misunderstood season, and it's kind of like living with depression, like you're kind of misunderstood, like people automatically think you're a sad sack and stuff, but that's not true. Just because you have depression doesn't mean you're always a sad sack. So, this was calligraphy, or, no, not calligraphy, lettering for this, and I wanted to do another prompt. So I wrote down, I picked the prompt out of my 300 prompt book, and one of them was, what do you believe happens after we die? So I wrote about what happens, and I put this really funny comic that said, in hindsight we shouldn't have had him cremated, so that was pretty funny. But, we went to my grandmother's house 2 days early before the Dollywood trip, and I wrote about that. And then on the Saturday, we went to BD's Mongolian Grill. I basically just had seafood with onions, and I had scallops, whitefish. I didn't like the whitefish. Calamari. I love calamari, man, it's so good. Crab meat, onions, corn, and a few other things. But that's pretty much what I had on my plate. And then, right about that, a little bit of shopping. We went to my aunt's place, the one in Kentucky. We went to go visit her. No, it was kind of funny, but you should have just been dropped off, but we didn't think about that. I went back to my aunt's place, and then I got Fizzolis, and then I had pizza with red onion. I got this tape, and that's where I got the red journal and this green tape. And then this was when we first went to Dollywood for the go in after 3, you get in for free the next day. So we did that. We went to this Apple Barn restaurant. It was super good. I already showed you guys what's in this pocket, so I don't want to take this too long, but this is the map of Dollywood, and I marked off all the rides that we rode. On the side, there's mostly like just attractions that are like not really rides, and they're super spaced out. There's like a lot more shops, there's a lot more shows than there are attractions, and it's kind of weird. We went, this was when we were done. We've kind of finished less than halfway through the day, like we were all done with the rides and stuff. So we went back to my aunt's place, and then we ate at this hibachi grill. It's a pretty cheap hibachi grill, and it was really good. And this was from the napkin, and this napkin was so thick I could cut this like fabric. It was weird. Oh, this is my sister's and stuff, so I shouldn't really show you guys that. I don't want them to be shown on the internet. Anyway, we went back to my grandmother's place the next day, and then we had more Chinese food, and this was my fortune again. But I went to sleep for most of the days. I guess I was super tired after that trip. We went to Lotte Media. I don't have the program in here because it's too big, but I did cut out this Dorothy from an old birthday card I had. I watched some Disney movies that day. I watched Beauty and the Beast, and sorry about the glare, and The Lion King, and lo and behold, ironically, the next show around this time of year is going to be Beauty and the Beast. So I am super excited for that. I was home and I was super angry because my cousin stole from me while I was gone, and it got taken away, so I had to tell Mom that it was mine and that he stole from me, and it was awful. Some more comics from the paper. This was an advertisement for Phantom of the Opera. It's coming to the Aronoff Center, and I wrote lyrics to All I Ask of You. And then the next day, I had a lot on my mind about relationships for like the past week. So I wrote about relationships and then talked a bit about vanity and stuff like that. So yeah. And then this song was stuck in my head for so long, and I wrote down the lyrics to Open Arms by Journey. I don't know why. So this is when I had I noticed that I wasn't using much magazine clip outs and stuff like that, because I have a binder full of clip outs or cutouts that I have not used. So I decided to just go through a bunch of them and just paste them all in. So I just have random bits here and there. Some printouts I never used, some magazine clippings I never really used. There's no real rhyme or reason to any of this, so this one kind of looks like it's a flower coming out of its head. It's kind of cute. These were from a old grammar book that we had for school in my senior year, and I just coffee stained them a while ago. I went back to church with my grandmother, and we went to Red Lobster to celebrate my great aunt's birthday very early. It's actually today, so happy birthday. She doesn't watch my YouTube videos, I know that. She doesn't know how to work a computer. Just some magazine clippings and some newspaper cutouts. More newspaper cutouts. So some new washi tape I got on this day, or on the Sunday, because I went to Dollar Tree, and I just hauled this stuff too. This is today's entry, and it's almost done, and then I'm going to write the goodbye song from Bear in the Big Blue House on the back. And then, goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. And then this is the pen tests that I did, and then I did the movies that I watched during this journal's lifetime. I watched Thumbelina, Hunchback, Big Fat Greek Wedding 1 and 2, Finding Dory, 101 Dalmatians, Kiki's Delivery Service, Great Mouse Detective, Zootopia, Enchanted, Quest for Camelot, Lady and the Tramp, Dumbo, Princess and the Frog, Little Mermaid, Ariel's Beginning, Rescuers Down Under, Pocahontas, Cinderella, the animated one, Brave, Aladdin, Up, Princess Bride, Beauty and the Beast, Lion King, and Lion King 2, Simba's Pride. And then this is the back page. I just decorate it with random stickers. This is all the washi tape scraps that I used. And then in the very back pocket, there's not too terribly much in here. Let's see if I have anything. Yep. This was a news article about transgender novels coming to shelves, and I was kind of happy about that. Because I know some LGBTQA people, and I think it's kind of cool that they're getting more representation in the media. That's not negative. So yeah, that. This was a paper doily with a lion sticker that one of my pen pals sent me, and I didn't know where to put it in this journal, so I just put it in the pocket for safekeeping. Thought it was super pretty. The third Finding Dory ticket I got. We went to Red Lobster for my aunt's early birthday, and I was gonna put this crab and this palette versus palette versus palette. I'm probably just gonna put those away. This was a card they passed out for the 7 Deadly Sins series at church. An Ursula drawing. A business card for one of the tattoo places. A brief bit about the dining experience at Lock Media. A postcard of Daniel Boone's grave. This is the most disgusting Airhead I have ever tasted in my entire life. It tastes like pure wax and it's so gross. So don't eat birthday cake Airheads, people. So gross. I went to Chewy's, and this was one of the postcards they passed out. Chewy's to-go menu. This is one of the good Airhead wrapper flavors, but I like orange better, so this is one of the favorite flavors. Another tattoo parlor card. Take 5 bar wrapper. I love Take 5s. Oh my goodness, they're so good. Tsum Tsum, Tsum Tsum, tag, the moleskine handout, little booklet thing with all the languages, the business card to that hibachi grill, we went on this Jurassic Park ride before we went to Dollywood. It was the dumbest thing, but my sisters were screaming because my one sister was being too extra with everything, so it was hysterical. It was just the receipt for that, and we just crossed out the credit card number and stuff. This was my ticket to Lock Media. This was a postcard from Dollywood. It came in that package of multiple, and this was one of those other ones I got, and that's it. So that was my journal, the moleskine, and I'm going to be using this one next. I'm kind of scared to use this one, but I like the cover of it because I decorated it myself. But the pages are just so thick. I'm kind of scared on how well it's going to write. But we will see. We'll see how it works. I'm going to finish it no matter what. But I'm just kind of intimidated by the page thickness to really want to use this. But it was $3 at Walmart, so what do you expect? And I put this pocket in the back. And yeah. So that is my moleskine and the one that's going to be coming up. So thank you guys so much for watching and tuning into this. I'm so glad I have all these subscribers now. I'm at 102. And, excuse me. I'm just so happy that you guys are supporting my channel and that you guys are watching my videos, and I will see you guys in the next video, which will be me showing off my new hair because my mom should be doing it tonight, and I'm super excited. So I will see you guys later on tonight. Bye!